Good morning. Hi, Kim. Hi, Carlene. Thank you for turning on your device and joining me. So today's practice, we're going to do a ladder flow, but we're going to build on the end and the beginning of the flow and work the full body, the total body. So hi, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Kelly. Welcome to my studio. Thank you for joining me. So let's get started right away. Come onto all fours, hands and knees, like this. Spread your fingers apart, knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders, and lower your belly towards the floor and look forward. Inhale. And then exhale, round your spine, lift all the way up, stretch out the back, press your feet into the floor, the toes, and then look forward. Inhale. Exhale, round your spine, press into the floor. Do that again, look forward, inhale. What are you feeling today? What's going on in your body, your back, your hips, your shoulders, right here? So taking a moment to be present in the practice as we start moving and waking up the body. And then neutral spine, let's look over to the left. Check out what's going on over there. And then look over to the right side. Check out what's going on over there. And let's do that again. Main point here is lateral flexion, opening up the ribs on the opposite side, and then flexion on this side. Do that again. One more time on each side. Then extend your right leg out straight and press your heel away. Push into the floor. Stretch the back of your leg. And set your knee down. Extend the opposite leg back. Stretch it out away from you. Push the heel away from, or heel, push the heel to the rear of the mat. Spit it out. Now do it on the right again. Press the heel away. And now you're just going to turn to the right, shifting the left shin out and reach the right arm up and over. Press your right foot into the floor, arm over the ear, and then reach up. Place your hand on the floor. Extend out the left leg, push into the floor, and then turn to the left, reach up, and then put your hand down. Right foot back, stretch that out, turn, reach the arm up, look up at your hand, and then put your hand down. Knee to the mat, extend the left leg straight, and turn the right shin in, reach the arm up, breathe in, exhale, hand to the floor. Good. Lift up or tuck your toes, lift your knees, downward facing dog. Reach the heels to the rear of the mat, hollow the belly, separate your feet, and then start to pedal your heels right and then left. Do that 8 times. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands to your feet. Fold over. Relax the shoulders, the head drops over. Turn your head up and down, side to side. Reach for the elbows. Straighten the right leg and bend the left knee. Now straighten the left leg and bend the right. So alternating that. Working into stretching the hamstring. One more time. Reach the hands for the floor. Lengthen the head forward. Walk your hands out to plank. Breathe in. Inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, all the way down to the mat. Cobra pose. Let's lift the chest up 3 times. So lift up and then look down at the mat and lower your chest. Abs contracted, pressing into the hands. Draw your elbows in towards each other. Inhale and lift. Exhale, lower. Push your feet down into the ground. Inhale and lift your chest. Look forward. Exhale, lower. Good. Now lift up off of the mat and make that easy. Use your knees and come into child's pose. Reach the arms to your sides. So arms beside the legs. You can reach for your heels and breathe. One more breath. Place your hands beside your face, lift up your body, and come up onto your shins. Inhale and reach your arms up, press your feet into the floor. Lean over to the left. Inhale and reach up, and lean over to the right. And then bring the arms up, both of them, elbows out to the sides, pull the shoulders back, and then open up the shoulder blades. Bring it back, opening the chest, and then elbows forward, opening up the scapula, the shoulder blades. Do that again. Inhale, exhale, kind of like cat-cow. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale. Arms to your sides. Pick your shoulders up and pull them back and then down. Lift up. Elevation, protraction, depression, and lifting forward and up and around. So just making that circle a few times. 2 more. 1 more time. All right, so walk your hands forward, lift up into downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands this time. So to the front of your mat, lengthening the head forward, then exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall, pressing into your feet, reach the arms up overhead. Lift your toes and set them down as you bring the hands down, spreading your toes apart, thumbs to the heart. Let's begin with doing 2 sun salutations. Sun salutation A. So that'll include a vinyasa. Inhale, modify what you need to modify. Exhale, fold over with a flat back. Lengthen your head forward. As you do that, plant your hands and step back, plank. Shift forward, lower down to the mat. Let's do the first one. And with Cobra pose, inhale. And then keep pressing into your hands, lift your knees, downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees, step to your hands. 1 big step or several. Lengthen the head forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, your hands to your heart. Do it again. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, fold over. Lengthen the head forward, plant your hands, step back, plank. As you exhale, lower down. This time, upward facing dog. Press into your feet, draw your shoulders back, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and look forward and bend your knees and step into your hands. Lengthen the head forward, half lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Let's do 1 more, right into it. Exhale, fold. 3, half lift, look forward. Step back, float back. Plank, shift forward, lower down. Lift your chest up through Cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees, step to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, root to rise. Fantastic. Hands to your heart. Okay, so roll your shoulders back. Lift up your right knee all the way up. Pull that in with your hands. Press your knee into your hands as you pull the hands into the knee. Balancing. Gazing forward, chin neutral. Flex your foot. And then set your foot down. Changing sides. Other leg. Balancing in the right leg, standing tall. Pull the knee in. Pull it in as getting that stretch in the hip joint. Press the knee into the hands as the hands press into the knee. Flex your foot. Stability. Integrity. By contracting the muscles. Good. Now set that down. Let's add on to that. Lift your right knee up. This time, don't hold the knee. Just hold it up with your strength. Pull that knee up as high as you can. And then reach the arms up overhead. And just notice what happens to your back and your abs right there as you reach the arms overhead. Flex your foot. And then start to lean forward. So you're hinging forward and bringing the right leg to the rear. Keep the heel towards the glute and then extend the leg straight. Bring it back in. Come back where we started. Knee up. If you need to touch down for balance, do so. But try to keep your balance. Extend the leg back. And as you do that, extend the leg straight and sweep the arms down. Toes to the floor. Coming into a low lunge position. Knee over ankle. Inhale, reaching the arms back. Anjaneyasana. Reaching up. Hip flexors stretching in the front. The right side. Then exhale, let's sweep the hands down and shift the hips back. Half split. Hamstring stretch. Place your foot flat. And reach the arms up. Twist to the left. So elbow to the outside of your leg. Press your palms together. Keep the knee over your ankle. Don't overstretch right here. First twist. Keep it easy. Keep it light. Good. Inhale and reach your arms up. Place your hands on the floor. Press into the floor. Lift up that left foot. Downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up. Inhale. Step your right foot forward. Set your left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step forward, fold. Lengthen the head forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Then inhale and rise. Exhale your hands to your heart. And go ahead and stand in your right foot, right leg strength. Standing tall. Bring your left knee up. Using your strength to lift that knee up. Core work here, hips, glutes. Reach up your arms, quadriceps, hip flexors. Relax the shoulders. Balancing. Bring the arms or bring that leg back. Keep your knee bent as you tip the chest forward. You can keep your knee bent right there. Heel to your glute. Now lift up again. Reaching, keep those arms up, knee up, pull it up. And then one more time, bringing it back, reaching the arms, and you're gonna set your foot down and reach your hands down for the floor. Ha, there you go. Knee to the mat. Anjaneyasana. Reach up. You can look up for a moment and lean back, lean the shoulders back, a little back bend there. And then sweep the hands down. Half split, flex your foot. In this half split pose, pull your toes back towards your shin. Press your heel into the ground, engaging your glute. And then put your foot flat. Reach the arms up and let's twist. Hands to your heart. Turn the shoulders, elbow on the outside of your knee. Palms together, centering to the breastbone or the heart. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Push into the floor. So listen, pick your right foot up, pull it into your glute, so hold. And then lift it, bring it back, downward facing dog. Left leg up, left foot through. Set your knee down. Anjaneyasana. As you breathe in, a deep breath of air. Exhale your hands to the floor, step forward, fold. Inhale, half lift. Then exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, lift up. Exhale your hands to your heart. So in the front of that sequence of poses, changing it, lift your right leg up, or adding on, bring your knee to the side, tree pose. Put your foot on the inside of your left thigh. And then reach your arms up. Tree pose. Relax the shoulders. Chin neutral. How's it going out there? How's your balance today? Reach the arms down to your sides all the way. And now just clasp your hands behind your hips. Knee forward, lift it up. Reaching the knuckles. And then unclasp. Bring the leg back behind you, just like we did before. Set your toes down, your hands on the floor, and knee down. Anjaneyasana. Reach up and back. Lift up. Exhale, half split. Press your heel into the floor. Put your foot flat. Inhale, twist. Turning the body. Shift your hips forward. Inhale and reach up. Place your hands on the floor. Lift up that left foot and extend it back, downward facing dog. Push into the floor. Lift the right leg up. Inhale. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. Reaching the ball of your foot over to the other side. Look over there. Can you see your foot? Then extend the leg straight. Bring that right knee onto the mat right there. And just like we did in the beginning, I'm going to have you turn facing the left side of the mat. Turn that right heel underneath you and reach the left arm up. Inhale. Good. Look down, hand on the floor. Lift up your right leg. Downward facing dog. Right foot lifted up, right leg. Step your right foot forward. I had to think for a moment. Set your knee down. Anjaneyasana. Finishing the sequence. Exhale your hands to the floor. Step forward, fold. Inhale and half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale and rise. Reaching up to the sky. Exhale your hands to your heart. Lift up your left knee. All the way, pull it up. The knee to the side, reach down, tree pose. Balancing. Shoulders rolled back. Inhale and reach up. And then bring the arms to your sides. Clasp the hands behind you. So broaden through the chest, the shoulders. Reach the knuckles. Bring the knee forward. Unclasp the hands. Warrior 3 right here. Extend the leg back straight, reaching the arms. Set your foot down, hands on the mat. Good. Knee down. Anjaneyasana. Exhale your hands to the floor. Shift your hips back. Hamstring stretch. Right there. Good. Now put your foot down flat. Inhale and reach up. Bring your palms together and then twist. Turning the body, hands to your heart. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, reach your arms up. Good. Exhale, your hands to the floor. Push into the floor with the right foot, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Inhale, turn your toes out and bend your knee. Look underneath your arm and look over there. See your foot. Good. Extend the leg straight. And then set your left knee on the floor. And then turn. Reach the right arm up and over the ear. Gate pose. Place your hand on the floor. Lift up your knee. Extend that leg back. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Inhale. Left foot right there between your hands. Good. Set your knee down. Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale your hands to the floor. Step forward, fold. Lengthen the head forward. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Stretching it up overhead. Big stretch. Exhale your hands to your heart. Roll your shoulders back. All right, so bring your right knee up. Stretch it up or pull it up. Reach the arms. Use your strength. Right side. Leg to the side. Foot. Grab the foot. Tree pose. Put your palms together. Pointer fingers pointing up. Reach up. Then reach the arms to your sides. Extend the leg back straight. Reaching the leg. Hold right here. Pause for a moment. Reach the arms. And then swim your arms. Your left arm back, your right arm forward. And then switch. 8, 7, 6. Just try. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Set your foot down, hands to the floor. Lunge high, but keep the knee up this time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Lunge position. Then exhale, hands to the floor, shift your hips back or straighten the forward leg. Pyramid pose. Bend your knee. And let's twist to the left. So hands to your heart, turn and look to the side, maybe look up. Excellent. Inhale, untwist, reaching up, keep your balance. Heel up in the back, hands to the floor. Lift up that left foot, downward facing dog. Right leg up, inhale, turn your toes out and bend your knee. Extend the leg straight. Bring that right knee down to the floor. And then turn. I'm going to add on right here, you guys. Reach up the arms, so pay attention, listen. You're going to just kind of tip the heel in and sit on your glute. So then you've got your right foot and the inner thigh. So reaching across. You may be off of your mat right here. That's okay. Lift up, inhale. Then exhale and lower over your leg. So let's move through that a few times. Lift up, inhale. Exhale, and then lower. So this knee out to the side, your foot to the inner thigh. Inhale, lift up, slide your hands. Then exhale, lower the chest over, or the belly over this leg. Right hand to the outside of your left leg. Grab the foot, or the ankle, or the leg, and knee, head to knee pose, leaning or folding over. Inhaling, exhale. One more breath. Inhale and lift up. Look forward. And now you're going to bring it back the same place you came from. Hands on the floor. Lift your hip up. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Let's go through a vinyasa. All right, and then we'll step forward and go through the other side. So shift forward, lower down, upward facing dog. Did you miss this? Exhale, downward facing dog. I did. So inhale, right leg up. Step your right foot through. Set your knee down. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale your hands forward to the floor. Step forward, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Left side. Bring your hands to your heart. Standing in your left leg. Lift up your right, pull it up, knee to the side, reach for your ankle, foot on the inner thigh, tree pose. We need to go to the other side. I just recognized that. All right, knee forward, set your foot down. Left leg, shoulders rolled back, I'm with you. Standing in your right leg, lift your left knee up. Leg to the side, foot to the inner thigh. Now we're on the right leg. Good. Inhale, reach up. Arms to your sides. And then bring that knee forward. Extend it back straight. Warrior 3. Reach your arms. And now swim the arms right and left. Straight arms. 2, 3, 4, 5. Concentrate. 6, 7, 8. Set your foot down. So high lunge position this time. Inhale, reach up. Sweep the hands down and straighten your forward leg. Hamstring stretch. Look back behind you. You can keep your heel up in the back or set your foot down at an angle. All right, so pyramid pose. Straight forward leg. Now let's take this to that twist. Bend your forward knee, lift your heel in the back, lift your head up first. Palms together, turn your shoulders, elbow to the outside of your knee. Look over to the side, straighten that back leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Nicely done. Now untwist, look forward, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Push into the floor, lift that right foot up, downward facing dog. Now, lift your left leg up, turn your toes out, and bend your knee. Press the floor away. And now extend that leg, the left leg straight. Place your left knee on the floor. Turn, reach the arm up for gate pose. And then you're just going to start to sit back behind your, on the other side. Sit behind the left heel. So your foot's on the inner thigh. The opposite foot is flexed. Press the calf down into the floor. And then just walk your hands out. So a few times. If you need to scoot over, I do, obviously. All right. So inhale and then exhale. Walk your hands forward. Press your calf into the floor. Inhale, slide your hands. So let's move into this range of motion, leaning forward. Getting a little more flexible as we move through this pose. Head to knee pose, reaching. So hold right here. Reach your hand for the outside of your foot, the leg, and use that to pull yourself closer to your knee. Maybe your nose can touch your knee. Take one more deep breath in. Inhale, lift up all the way. Now we're just going to flip back over the same way we came from. Face the mat, lift up your left leg, extend it back, and then lower. Let's Vinyasa. Shift forward, lower down. Upward facing dog. Don't skirt through that. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Bringing it forward, left foot through. Set your right heel down, right knee down. Anjaneyasana. As you breathe in a deep breath of air, exhale your hands to the floor. Step forward, fold. Inhale, half lift. Let's stay here in this fold position for a moment. Reach your hands behind you. Clasp your fingers like that. Palms together. Reach the knuckles away from you. Reaching the arms back and away from your spine. Now sweep the hands down the back of your legs. Look forward, and I want you to bend your knees and sit on the floor. So we'll bookmark this place. Come back there in a moment. Coming into boat pose, strengthening the core muscles. Let's start off by reaching for the hamstrings and then flattening your back. Sit up on your sitting bones. You feel both of those bony protrusions of your hips. Roll your shoulders back so you're broadening through your chest. Now you're just going to lean back. So you roll on the back side of the sitting bones. You feel that going over the other side. So lift up your right foot. Point the ball of your foot. Left, point the ball of your foot right there. Good. Now shoulders back again, broaden through the chest, abs contracted. So this is a super strong pose right here in itself. So you can keep that or reach your fingers towards your toes, make it more intense. All right, and then if you try to extend the legs straight, reach your fingers for your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, lower down, half boat. Right there, reach for your feet, your toes right there. Lift your shoulders up and then lift up. If you need to, you can hold your hamstrings as you do that. Reach and then lift up. Do that again. Modify what you need to modify. Lower and then lift up. One more time. This time we're going to go down to the mat all the way down. Splat. You're on your back. Bring your feet close to your glutes. Let's go into bridge pose. Palms on the mat, heels close to your glutes, knees pointing up. Lift your hips up and then lower down. 8 times. Lift up. So feeling the front of your thighs stretch. Lift up. 3 and then lower down, touch. Straight up and straight down. 4. Squeeze the glutes. 5. Press your hands into the floor. 6. Good. Looking straight up. 7. Do one more. And this time we're going to hold. Lift up. Lift your right shoulder. Pull it under. Left shoulder. Pull it under. Bring your palms together. Press the edge of your pinkies into the floor. Lift up your glutes. And breathe. Stay here or center your weight onto the left foot. Reach the right leg up straight. Point your toes. Keep that knee from splaying out. Abs in. Press into the inside edge of that left foot. Engaging the inner thigh muscle, the adductor. Bend your knee and set your foot down. Center the weight on the right foot. Bend or extend the left leg straight up. Point your toes. Lift the hips. Breathe. Bend your knee. Set it down. Hold. 3 more breaths. Lift up higher. Pressing your shoulders down. Take one more deep breath in. And then exhale, lower down all the way. Bring your feet to the edges of your mat. Arms out to the sides. Tip your knees right and left. Let's rock and roll. Bring your knees in, hands behind your hamstrings or your shins, and roll 3 times. Roll back. 2. One more. And then cross your ankles, hands on the floor, and fold over. Lengthen. Half lift. Exhale, fold. And then let's stand tall. So standing up with bringing the arms straight overhead. Bring your hands to your heart. Repeating. Lift the knee. Bring the knee to the side. Foot to the inner thigh. Hands to your heart. And reach up. Then bring the arms down to your sides. Your palms facing forward. Lift the knee up. Extend the leg back. Warrior 3. Straighten the legs. Reach the arms forward and back. Palms facing in. 1, 2, 3. Abs in. 4, 5, 6, 7. You can do it. 8. Set your foot down. Inhale and reach up. Crescent pose. And then exhale, hands down. Straighten the forward leg. Pyramid pose. So nose towards your knee or your shin. Bend your knee, lift the right heel. Inhale, reach up, let's twist. Exhale, turn. Inhale and reach your arms up. Exhale the hands down. Press into the floor, lift up your left leg. 3-limb dog. And then set that down. Lift your right leg up, inhale. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. Flip this over if you'd like. So you'll put your foot on the floor. So we'll add on just a little bit. So pay attention. Let's flip the hips. Flipping this over. Now exhale, place your hand on the floor. Lift the right leg up. Set your right knee and shin on the floor. Pivot that ankle back behind you. Reach the arm up. This time I'm going to have you come up onto your fingertips and lift up and then over. Reaching the arm, stretching the side body, and then reach to the floor all the way over again. And now we're going to sit behind the right heel. So on the mat, put your foot on the inner thigh 3 times. Fold forward 1. Slide your hands in. Fold over 2. Try to get a little more length. And 3 and hold. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale and lift up. Let's go back to the same place we came. Flipping it over. Lift up your right leg. Stretch it out away from you. And let's go through a vinyasa before we complete this. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Step your right foot forward. Set your left knee down. Anjaneyasana. Exhale your hands to the floor, right beside your foot. Step forward, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise. Growing tall. Standing in your right foot. Let's go right into the other side. Left knee up. We got it right this time. Shoulders back. Hands to your heart. And then start to shift that leg, or bring the leg side, foot to the inner thigh. Tree pose. Standing tall. Reach your arms up. And then bring the arms to your side. Relax the shoulders. Then knee forward first. Extend the leg back straight. Here's your balancing challenge. Little core strength going on. Extend the leg back straight, looking down. Straighten the right leg. Sweep your arms. 8, 7, 6. Pull in your front ribs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your foot down. Crescent pose. Inhale, reach. Then exhale. Hands to the floor, set or straighten your forward leg. Pyramid pose. Relax the shoulders. Bend your forward knee. Reach your arms up, crescent pose, and twist. Over to the side. Turning the body. Inhale, reach your arms up, stretch, hands to the floor, lift up that right foot, 3-limb dog, and then lower, left leg lifts up, inhale, turn your toes out and bend your knee. You can flip this over if you'd like, or just stay here. Flipping it over, press into your hand, the edge of your foot, arm open over your ear, and then unflip. Unflip. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Set your left knee down, shin on the floor. Pivot. Come up onto your fingertips. Reach the arm up right there and then over. Hand on the outside of your leg, reaching the arm. Beautiful. And then bring your hand down. Use your hand, balance, and sit on the back of your heel. Foot to the inner thigh. Reach forward 3 times. And forward 2. 1 more. Press your calf down, flex your foot. And 3. Hold right here. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Inhale and lift up. Now you're going to turn, face the mat, hands on the floor. Go ahead and lift up that left leg. And let's go through Vinyasa. So lower down that leg, shift, and then lower down, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, left foot through. Knee down on the mat. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, your hands to the floor. Step forward and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, turn your toes out. And sit down in Malasana. Elbows to the inside of your knees. Relax the shoulders, thumbs to the breastbone, the heart. Just build a little bit of confidence with a challenging arm balance. Hands on the floor, just shift your weight into your hands and then lean back, come back to your heels. Do that again. Here's some key points, you guys. Whenever you're coming onto your hands for crow pose, you want to look slightly forward and then also round your back like a cat, right? So the strength of the pose really comes from the index fingers and the thumbs, that triad area, pressing that down really strongly, and then pressing your fingertips into the floor and the base of the fingers. So a lot going on there. So keep that shifting forward and back, and then lift up your hips and round your back. Get your knees behind the triceps. So your arms are almost like they're on a shelf. Your knees are almost like they're on your arm shelf. Lift your right foot and set it down. Just feel that strength. How hard is that for you to do? If that's really hard for you to do, then you're just going to stay there and practice that. One foot and then the other foot, and then set it. Bring your heels down. And do it again. This time, you want to try to lift both at the same time. Press into the index fingers around the back. Lift up. And then set your toes down. Beautiful job. Now, let's sit back, coming into boat pose right away. Reach for the toes, shoulders back. As I taught you, use your hands on your at your hamstrings if you need to, or bend your knees, straighten your legs, lower down, half boat, chest up, chest up, chest up, shoulders up, now lift up, boat pose, Navasana, lower down, lower down, lower down, Ardha Navasana, lift up, do that again, lower, and splat on the floor. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Coming into bridge pose. Put your feet on the floor again. Option to come into wheel pose. Put your feet on the floor. Maybe the first one right here. Wheel pose. As you get comfortable on your back. Head on the floor flat, as if you weren't comfortable on your back, right? Push into your feet, lift your hips up. Slide your right arm underneath, or pull that arm underneath, and then the left arm, so your shoulder blades are squinched together, right? And then the edge of the hands to the floor, lift the hips, inhale, and exhale. So lift straight up, and press your shoulders down. There's your strength in the pose. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and lower. And just be for a moment. Spread your blades apart. Knees in to each other. Feet on the edges of the mat. Now coming into bridge pose or wheel pose. Wheel pose, super strong pose, empowering once you get it. So you press the body straight up and you lift the chest towards the ceiling. The strength coming from the upper body mainly, but also from the core, big time. So put your feet on the floor flat. Your heels are close to your glutes, knees pointing straight up. You want to keep your feet parallel to each other. And when you lift up, press into your hands, lift straight up. Don't push toward your head. So you want to lift straight up. And basically your ears come beside, or your arms are beside your ears whenever you're up. And it's like your head is peeking, is looking out the window, right? So hands over the shoulders. And to give the shoulders more strength, pull the elbows in, right? And your fingers are pointing towards the shoulders. You can look and see them. Press into the feet. Inhale and lift to the crown of the head. Take a moment and then lift up. 5 breaths. And then slowly tuck the chin and lower down and settle yourself onto the floor. And let's do this with the hands. So make a fist, bring your feet out a little bit, and rotate. Rotate the other way. Again. And then walk your feet in one more time. Bridge pose or will pose. Your choice. No pressure. You're in your own space. Nothing. No pressure. No judgment. Be you. Be you today. Bring your hands to your shoulders or underneath your hips. Take a deep breath in. Draw your elbows in. Exhale. Inhale, lift. When you're ready to come down, tuck your chin and lift your head and settle it down evenly on the floor. I got a little slippage on my hands there because my palms are sweaty. Good. All right. Hope that went well for you. And I want you to kind of shimmy on the mat so that you're even on your space on the mat. Extend the legs out straight. Reach the arms overhead. Inhale. And then exhale. So the arms to your sides. Bring your knees into your chest. Extend the legs up straight. If you have a strap right here, you can use it around the balls of your feet. Bring your legs in towards your chest, flexing your feet. Relax. Close your eyes. And that, with your eyes closed, reach up for your big toes if you don't have a strap. If you can't do that, just reach for your ankles or your calves. Lower back stays on the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, lower your left leg to the floor all the way. Calf comes down. Extend the right leg straight. Reach the left arm to the left. Let's bring this leg out to the side. So inner thigh stretch. Turn your heel up and your toes down. Articulating the leg in the hip socket. Turn your head the opposite direction of your leg. Keep pressing the left calf down. Relax your shoulders. You can close your eyes right here or keep them open. Breathing in and breathing out. So you can engage in Ujjayi breathing right here. A little constriction in the back of the throat, as if you were fogging a mirror with your mouth closed. Inhale and lift your leg up. Exhale, change your grip. Over to the other side, leg comes across. Reach the opposite arm over. Get this nice hip and lower back stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift your leg up and bend your knee. Pull that knee into your chest. And then the opposite knee, extend both legs up straight. Let's do the other side. First, lower back on the floor, pull the legs in. Strap around both feet or grab your toes. Settle your lower back down all the way. Relax your shoulders. Then lower your right leg all the way to the floor. Right calf comes down. Keep that left leg straight. Right leg straight. Reach the right arm over to the right. And turn your toes out or down, your heel up. Lower the leg to the side. Here's your hamstring stretch, inner thigh stretch. Reaching the right calf to the floor. And then look over to the right. That helps balance you. Ujjayi breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling. Inhale, lift your legs straight up, and we're just going to change your grip to the other hand. Reach the opposite arm over and lower your leg over to the other side. Stop where your shoulder starts to lift up on that left side. You want to keep your shoulders on the mat. That's a main ingredient, a main point. I'm looking over to your left. One more breath, inhaling. Exhaling, lift your leg up so the lower back settles onto the floor. Bring your knees into your chest. And one more time, extend the legs up straight. Reach your hands, let go of your strap. Reach your hands behind your hamstrings and give your hamstrings a massage. Press your fingers into the belly of the muscle. Grab the belly of the muscle and squeeze. And then reach up behind the knees and make a circle with your fingers. And then go the opposite direction. Reach up and grab your calves and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bend your knees, bring your knees on the outside of your shoulders, grab your feet, happy baby pose, rocking from side to side. Final pose, here's your on your back malasana or yogi squat. Creating mobility in the hips. Rock from side to side. And then hold it just still. Close your eyes for a moment. Then let your feet go. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hold your ankles. Pull the heels to your groin. Knees to the side. And you can use your elbows to push the knees out as you pull the ankles in. Now coming into just 1 minute of Shavasana, bring the edges of your feet to the floor, and you can keep your knees splaying out in this Baddha Konasana pose, our goddess pose. Knees are out, opening up the hips, and just settle, relax the belly, relax the legs in this pose, and relax the shoulders. Arms are out. Now if you prefer, you can bring your right heel to your right corner, to the right corner, and left heel to the left corner of the mat out there, and pick your hips up and settle your hips down. Relax the shoulders, palms facing up. Lift your head and set it down. Just a moment in time. Don't worry about time right here. I will make sure we don't fall asleep. But bring your awareness to your body and the space. Just for a moment, Not attaching to any thoughts or contemplating anything or reflecting on anything. Just being for them in the moment. De-stressing the mind. Relaxing the body. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and exhale. Do that again. Inhale. And fully exhale. Take a deep breath in. Set your feet on the floor, knees bent. And as you exhale, tip the knees over to your right. And go ahead and keep rolling and press your hand into the floor and lift up to a seated position. Sitting up tall, sitting up well. Bring that hands together, close your eyes. Edge of the thumbs to the mind's eye. In gratitude. Edge of the hands to the heart and thanks. Bowing your chin. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much. I appreciate you practicing with me this morning. Awesome. So good to get out of the bed and have a practice. Let me know if you were live or if you did the recording, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you so much. Bye.